I'm calling in from Paris today as I just presented on Audiology 2023 here. So this is straight from my hotel room. Hearoll Medical is a Delaware C Corp with the goal of making a new standardization for audiometry. You know, we still test hearing about the same way today as in the birth of audiology in the years after World War II. Back in 2007, I was awarded the entrepreneurial scholarship for my idea of mobile audiology. As the first audiologist combining telemedicine and audiology. Today, the rest of the world finally got it too, and all 6 of the giant hearing aid producers have developed their own telemedicine app. This makes me a proven visionary. Stronger than all the world, all the armies of the world, is an idea which time has come. These words by Victor Hugo has been a great comfort to me many times. And even though we are long overdue in the case of audiometry, the time has definitely come. I've been working on this vision since 2006. Today, it is close to reality. The technological progress with the AI revolution in front have opened up simplified ways of addressing these kind of developments. This is what state-of-the-art hearing test looks like in clinics all over the world in 2023. Hearoll Medical's product is, and this requires some imagination from you, but if you imagine a speaker hat with a speaker approximately 40 centimeters in front of your head, and then you got surrounding speakers. It can be 4, it can be 7, it can be 15, 31, and so on. You know, it can be up to 255 speakers around your head. This is Hearoll Medical's first product, a speech in noise test equipment with the potential to become the new standardization for audiometry in the whole. Because we have to rethink audiology. No field is stronger than the source than its source of information. That's a quote by me, actually. And that's why we need to rethink audiology. There's a ton of research out there. Let's bring it all together, and in doing so, focus on client outcomes. Let's make it easy for the ENTs to find the right diagnosis. Make a system that has AI algorithms that propose new tests based on current measurements real time. If we can assemble the best and brightest minds in audiology, psychoacoustics, electrical engineering, software developers, we'll even bring a neuroscientist or two. I'm confident that this will result in an audiometry for the next 8 years. We got the basis in Hearoll Medical's first product, and let's work on this to make it a new standardization for audiometry. Pure tone audiometry has become a problem, and this is not something that only concerns your neighbors. This affects us all. Even though you are not hearing impaired today, chances are about 100% that you will be in the future if you grow old enough. And then you will want answers. You will want to feel safe. You will want to feel heard. Safe that our healthcare system will take care of you in the best way possible. and that they can answer any questions you may have. Today, lots of clients are coming to hearing clinics with a feeling that their hearing has deteriorated. Often we send them home telling them they are wrong. But we can't really say because we don't test what is relevant. We only test hearing with headphones in silence. And this is not adequate, because every hearing impaired person can tell you that it's not in silence the problems occur. It's when you add the noise. So we also need to bring the noise to the clinic, and free field audiometry is the way to do that. In a free field, you can add the noise and you can add the signal. You know, this is the natural way we hear, and therefore it's a perfect grounds to start from to build the new standardization for audiometry. To develop the new audiometry, we need to remove the headphones. This is what I was saying. The outcome of this is better hearing aid fittings and more realistic guidance from audiologists. Actually, better auditory rehabilitation. To put it in simple terms, hearing in silence and hearing in noise are two different things. We can't just measure one and say the other is okay. That is like testing your eyesight and conclude your hearing is okay. We can't do that, and that's what we're doing in audiology now. This is why Hearoll Medical comes up with this initiative to gather the best minds in multiple fields to develop and refine this new technology. Most of the research is already done. Our work is kind of finishing the puzzle and bring this knowledge into clinical audiology in a practical way. That may mean refining previously developed tests and research and implement it in the new audiometry. Company culture and values will also be a focus point for Hearoll Medical. By implementing the special Hearoll culture, all employees will pull in the same direction. We all want to belong to a group with positive values, and this will be the glue of Hearoll Medical. Every week, internal employee influencers. Let's see if I can get this. This is disruption in practice. Will stream for 2 hours in interactive sessions. This is the perfect way to implement and maintain company culture and values. And it gives every employee a voice that can be heard all the way to the top of the organization. And it will work as a funnel for new ideas and innovations too. At the executive level, it gives a valuable feel of the human factor in the company, in addition to the traditional data and analytics, which and this allows executives to identify problems at the very root instead of costly fire extinguishing after the problem surface. As culture and values will be on the agenda weekly, they will be agile. A high growth company cannot be static, and neither should the company culture and values be. This is the way to make a fast growth organization.
Martin, can I ask you? I mean, first of all, I love the passion. I mean, this is such an important topic, and as you rightly said, combining, silence and real noise to make sure that we are coming with the right diagnostic out there, and the importance of understanding each other through this cultural focus point. Very important to educate ourselves to your problem. I'm eager to try to understand precisely what is the solution that you have built with AI and all of that. You explained that to me the other day. It's such a powerful tool. So I really want the audience to be able to hear that. I think the context and the research and the passion, as you shared with us, is essential when it comes to understanding what you are about to bring to us. But the solution is as astonishing. So I'm very keen for you to spend a bit of time to tell us what you have built and what you're looking for, so that we can help you develop that fantastic idea.
Yeah, every audiologist has asked the question, why do we still test hearing with the pure tone audiometry? And they ask this usually only once, because it's the wrong question. It's like swearing in church, and the reason they are being told is we always done it this way. All the data is collected in pure tone audiometry. That's why we got to stick with that, but we really don't. Today we can assemble the data we already got, and really in really easy ways we can make anonymizing software for all the types of audiograms existing, and let hospitals just upload to a database. Then we can make AI analyze all this data, and we can. I think we can find maybe 30 to 40 new disorders out of this, because computers really can find, it's way easier for a computer to find similarities in, let's say, 20 out of a million audiograms, than it is for a human. For a human, it's close to impossible. It is impossible. But a computer can do this with ease. And if we do this with computers and then use that as grounds for further human research, we can uncover, I guess, about 30 to 40 new diseases. So, but we also can use AI and machine learning, to come up in a test situation. If the algorithms find that this might be that disease, you can be asked as an audiologist to do another test to prove it. So we get much more to the point from the start. We need to find out what we can help the specific client with, even at the first session, instead of them trying to find their way through a very rigid hospital system. For you hear stories about this that takes years before they found.
Martin, just give me an example. Let's assume I am a patient right now, in Norway, in your beautiful country, and I come at the clinic. And how are you going to treat me? Number one question. And the second is, as I mentioned, how much help do you need to bring your product to life? Because I really want to be catered from your own product, new way of assessing my hearing capabilities. So I face my retirement with a big smile.
Yeah. the most important thing, and the way Hearoll Medical will make money, we won't make money until we made the first product. The first product will not be the full audiometry. The first product will only be a speech in noise test equipment. But this test equipment will allow me as an audiologist to test the effect of your hearing aid. In 30% of US clinics, in Europe a little less, in Australia a little more, so around 30% globally. We test hearing with a real ear measurement solution. But that means that in 70% of the cases, we don't validate hearing aid fittings at all. This system will let us validate and get you work on a feeling as audiologist, and this will sometimes it's good to just confirm the feeling, and this equipment let us do that.
And do you have an image, or do you have something that just can allow us to better understand your equipment, as you mentioned? Do you have a picture? Do you have a picture of your equipment? Something you can share?
Sadly, I haven't. It's as we speak. It's lying to Homs, patent agency in Norway. So I'm about to patent it.
Okay.
So maybe I gave it too much now, but I don't think so. I hope not. But it's we got the proprietary technology to disrupt audiology. That was some other one that gave me advised me to use that sentence.
Right. Listen, it's a wonderful project. I mean, as we said, you write so long lasting that not real science. I've put effort into this hearing assessment. We are all aging, which is a fantastic news. But sometimes when you lose the hearing capabilities, it's also very, very problematic. So I really hope that your exercise is going to materialize into a product that you can launch and industrialize, so that it can even reach France and the rest of the world, so that modern hearing auditable capabilities can come to play. I'm very keen to better understand your AI and how you will use AI in the wrap-up of that evolution. But clearly, there are conversions of technology and science and medical research, and your passion into this industry is wonderful. So I just want to thank you again. This was Martin Sorns, founder of Hearoll Medical. Thank you very much, Martin, to be with us at One Startup World, and we look forward to hearing more about you, talking about that in the future. All right. Thank you very much, Martin.
Thank you.
Bye for now.